everyone and welcome back to Tierra Querida. Today I will be sharing with you some of my experiences with Norwegian fine dining and some of the complimentary places you can dine at with Norwegian. If you're interested, keep on watching and welcome back. This is Tierra Querida. After you have walked around and checked out the cruise ship, I want you to head over to Ocean's Bar and Grill. Here you will find an Irish inspired bar and grill for you to have yourself a burger, fish and chips, hot dogs, chicken wings. So those are some of the things that you will find here, along with your alcoholic beverages if you're interested in having yourself a little drink. The neat thing about Ocean's is that you will find it open 24/7, so you don't have to worry about not being able to find a little midnight snack after a long day. Some of the things I really enjoy having here are the fries, of course, with the Wrangler burger, and I also really like the buffalo chicken wings, but I do ask them to bake them twice so they're a little bit more crispy. And their Caesar salad is pretty good. It's not something to really rave about, but it's decent to have when you're wanting something a little bit more fresh. I think the Wrangler burger is about an 8 out of 10, and if you do get the chicken wings double baked, it's definitely another 8 out of 10. Another spot you can check out is the Garden Cafe. Here you will find a buffet style dining experience, so you can find a wide variety of food and desserts as well. I really like this whenever I'm not feeling like sitting down and having more of a formal dinner, or if I want to grab something to have on the go. This is your spot. They do have traditional American type food like your hot dogs and burgers, but you will also find a lot of the food is themed to where you are going. This spot is also open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they do close in between just to clean up and reset for the next meal. Now, if you have one or multiple sea days, I highly recommend you check out Seven Seas. This is a more of a formal 3-course meal type of place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if you can get, towards the back of the dining area, it's really nice because you can just have a beautiful, fantastic view of the ocean as you're at the very back of the cruise ship. For lunch and especially dinner, I highly recommend that you do book a reservation. Even though this is complimentary, it does get full baths and they will turn you away, unfortunately. So make sure you book this ahead of time as much as possible. The final complimentary spot that I will recommend for you to check out is the Great Outdoors. This is located by the pool, so you can have yourself a burger, a hot dog, sometimes they'll have pizza and different things while you lounge around the pool, or if you want to just hang out outside, have that outside experience and just look out into the ocean. This is a really nice spot, something chill. You don't have to dress up or anything. It's just very, very casual. A lot of times Norwegian will offer specialty dining packages as a freebie whenever you book your cruise. And now I may get a lot of heat for this, but personally I don't think that the Moderno Churrascaria is worth using a specialty dining package for, or even paying the additional price. Unless you've never been on a churrascaria or to a churrascaria, I think, everyone should try at least once and see it for themselves. But I personally don't think that it's worth it. I feel like the meats did lack a little bit of love and, a little sazon. But again, if you've never been, I think you should do it, whether it's on a cruise ship or back at home. Now, I will highly recommend that you check out La Cucina for your either paying out of pocket or using your specialty package. As this is an Italian-inspired restaurant, they have a really good selection of wines and some of your traditional Italian dishes. For a specialty dining, or if you want to pay out of pocket, the one that I would recommend for sure is La Cucina. The amazing servers were so gracious and they were very attentive. The food was really good, and of course, it's an Italian-inspired spot, so be prepared to have yourself a little Italian experience on a cruise. This last time I ordered the calamari as a starter, and I would definitely rate it on the lower end, a 6.5, perhaps a 7. It's nothing to, rave about, but it's just something to kind of as you are getting started on your dining experience. If it's on the menu, which it will probably be on the menu, I highly recommend you try the lamb shank. Now, this is a very large piece of meat, so if you're wanting to have a smaller dinner item, I just order something else. But this is a really good option if you're looking to try something different. And I would probably say it's so big 2 people could finish it, and I personally didn't finish it, but it was really good. Now for dessert, of course, I had to get the tiramisu and a little cannoli. So those are some of the options that are available here. They have a couple other things, but I personally think tiramisu and cannoli are a requirement when dining at an Italian spot. I think overall I would give this spot a 9 out of 10 just because I do feel like the lamb shank was just way too big, and I think it should be a little bit smaller, or perhaps serve it a little bit different to where you're not wasting too much food. And I know it's kind of ironic because a lot of the cruises do waste a lot of food, but just an observation. If you're craving a steak, I highly suggest you try Cagney's. Now, this is a specialty dining spot, so you will either have to use a specialty dining package, or you will have to pay out of pocket for this one. Because it is a steakhouse, you're going to find your classic cuts of steaks along with the classic sides. And I have been once before and I thought it was good. I mean, I'm not super wowed, but I would give it a solid 8 out of 10 and would recommend you check them out if you're craving a steak. Obviously, this is not a complete list of all the restaurants. There are a couple other ones, but these are the ones that I have tried and I have really enjoyed eating and dining at, and would definitely do it again in my next cruise. And yeah, so if you have any comments or you have other recommendations for people to try certain restaurants or which ones to avoid, leave them in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.